Madness Customization 1 is a Madness-style dress-up game made for Madness Day 13, which happens each September 22nd at Newgrounds.com. The objective of the game is to make your own Madness-style original character using clothing from the series and some new ones. To play, you can click on the buttons to change the clothing, or press the key written in each button to go faster. Each type is separated in a way that all of the characters from the series can be replicated, from the very first Madness Combat to Project Nexus characters. For example, the hair section hasn't only hair, but anything that goes below a hat, such as bandages. It has some of the main backgrounds to Madness Combat 6 and Antipathy, with animated elements from the series. Objects/characters that can be repositioned freely, and interactive elements as well. The weapons can be wielded in 3 different ways: dual-wielded, right-handed, or left-handed. To change that, click on the arrow buttons of stand style. You can pause and play the character's animation by pressing the blue pause and play buttons. It is useful if you want to print the screen and save your character image. If you feel like, you can randomize your character and scenery. There are many possible combinations and some interesting ones. It's also possible to hide the menu for a better view of the scene and reset the game. Trivia. It was my first experience with any programming language. Made using ActionScript 2, I started it around the end of 2012, I was 13 years old back then, and finished one day late for the commemoration, September 23rd. The game won the 3rd prize of Madness Day 13 in the games category, and the reward was $30, but the shipping to Brazil was so high that I decided to get the supported option for 1 year, costing $25, instead of buying something in the now dead Newgrounds store. Up to this date, the game was viewed more than 240,000 times, was favored by more than 770 users, and has a score of 4.54 out of 5 stars. Most of the gun sprites were made by me. They are still present in my Madness Combat Weapon Pack version 9 and were used by many animators. The Beretta, Glock and the M1911 are the only guns that you can shoot with, while the M1911 has infinite ammo. The game features clothing from some of the most popular contributors in the community, and some of my closest friends, such as, sorry if I spell your name the wrong way, Kanamai, Zmort91, Dela Mortis, Luigi Rui 1122, Dichuiv, Gib50, EdQD, Pafaru, Tails Body, and lastly, my own character. It also has several Easter egg clothings, but I won't code them here. The green screens were supposed to show the name of the clothing, but I had no idea to do it back then. The game was featured in the 22nd of September 2020 Madness Edition post of the official newspaper of the Newgrounds, the Tank Tribune. Thanks for watching. The link for the game will be in the description, as well as other informations. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. I don't post videos so often, but I guarantee you that there is more content to come. If this video reaches 100 likes, I'll make a video about all the progress I made on Madness Customization 2, the sequel that never happened. Be sure to check out the other videos in this channel.